Okay, got the Sabbath services officer. Like the scripture. English. Okay. Elijah. First priest. State your name. God, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yasharallah. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shabarakatah.
Yashala.
Adium. Abanawa. Bashamaya. Kodat. Ayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Akuka. Aka. Yah. That's a lot now. Well, now. Lord's Prayer in English, our Father. Heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Power. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. Give us this day daily bread. Yes. As we forgive. Lead us not. Deliver us evil. Thine is the kingdom, power, and Yahweh. Abakusha. Elanawa. Hakash. Larapa'ah. Kalmatala. Kalmatawa. Hakash. Latahar. Hakash. Hakoyam. Hakash. Latama'ala. Hashem Yahweh. Tries to power in the English. Power. Hashem Yahweh. Power to heal. All manner of sickness. Power to cleanse. Power to raise the dead. Cast them out. Name of Yahushua. Rakatah Yahweh wa Yahushua. Ayaka Allah. Wa Allahayim. Matazah. Alawat behind. Alawapin. Asaranya. Patazayanya. Tayayalim. Agwatyan. Power. Hashem Yahushua. This is in the English. Bless you, Yahweh. Yahushua. Angels. Manager Yohana. Captain. Officer. Power. Name of Yahushua. Al-Hahari. Aba'af. Azaria. Shemaiah. Rakazah. Gorka. Al-Yanawam. Yanawam. Shawamar. Allah. Gorka. Al-Yad. Ashamash. Akaka. Al-Yad. Azafka. Abu Akka. Psalms 121 in the English. I will eyes. Ears. Coming my help coming power. Heaven and earth. Super that. He to keep you that slumber. Oh. Hallelujah. How is that keep? How is that shade upon that? Right there by the how would you preserve all evil? Not going out, coming in. Yeah. The Hamaya one. I remember you what? I got a thousand. I'll toss it for one. You know. I would die. Yeah. I would toss it with. God would. I corrupt. W. I'm Ashaward. Ayawa. Arawa. Banyulawa. Shah. Sarah. Ayandera. El Nasi Ikombo. Shah. Shaitan. Burglar. Ah. Laba Ira Ira. Kandera Direka. Sa. Safka. Laba Hala. Mala'a. Palawan. Ka. Aidi Ai. Ray Kapar. Aida Iowa. Aya Ata. Ka. Harold. Vodka. Oyewan. Alkaha Arakaza. Psalms 83 in the English. Not thou silent. Oh, Yahweh. Here. Oh, Yahweh. Blow. Enemies make a tumble. They that hate thee. Lift it up. They have taken credit against thy people, against the hidden ones. They have said, come, let them off, being a nation, that the name of Allah may be no remembrance. They have consulted their confederate tabernacles of Ishmaelite, Moab, Hagarine, Baal, Ammon, Amalek, Philistine, inhabitants of Tyre. Sure also is joined with them. They have hope in the life. Them as into the Midianites. Sarah, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kizon, perished at Endor. They became as dung, like their no, like Orel, like Z, yea, or their princes, Sheba, as Zalmona, said, let us take to ourselves houses of Yahweh, possession, power, make them like a wheel, before fire burning mountains on fire. Persecute them with thy tempest, make them afraid, fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded ever. Yea, let them be put to shame, perish, that men may know that thou, name alone, is Yahweh, or the Most High, or the earth.
Mic check, mic check. All right, this is the book of Exodus, chapter 23, starting at verse 26. La'ah, baha ya'ah, mashak laha, wa'ai korah, ba'aratazak, ath, Masapar, Yamayaka, Aimala'a, verse 27, Ath, Ayumthaya, Aishalak, Lapunyak, Wahumthaya, Ath, Cal, Haamah, Ashar, Taba'ah, Bahamah, Wanaththaya, Ath, Cal, Ayab Yakah, Alayak, Ayapar, verse 28, Washalakthaya, Ath, Hatazaratazai, Lapun Yakah, Wagar Sha'ah, Ath, Hakawaya, Ath, Hakana'ai Naya, Wa'ath, Hakathya, Malah Punyaka, verse 29, La'ah, Agara, Shenwa, Mapunyaka, Bashanha, Ath, Akath, Pan, Tahayaha, Ha'arataza, Shemaha, Waraba'ah, Alayak, Kayath, Hashadah, verse 30, Ma'ata, Igar Shenwa, Mapunyak, Ida, Ashar, Thapanya, Wanak Lath, Ath, Ha'arataza, verse 31, Washath Yah, Ath, Gabalaka, Mayum, Sawapa, Wa'id, Yama, Palashath Yum, Wama, Madagar, Ida, Hana, Hara, Kaya, Athun, Bayad Kum, Ath, Yashabya, Ha Ha'aratazah, Wagar Shath Mawah, Mapun Yak. Verse 32, La'ah, Sakarath, Lahum, Wala'ah, Lahayahum, Barayum, and that's up verse 32 in the Hebrew.
Chapter 20 as their young life fulfilled. I think bearing at a time. Everybody was bearing.
Abraham's wife.
Abraham's wife. I know they. Said that body and fruit.
Goddamn right. I was just about to pretty much say the same thing. That's heavy. That's a duality in that. Like you as in your population, your people, are gonna be fruitful, as also as your land. Nothing will be barren. Like your storehouses won't be barren. Like everything will be fruit. There's nothing will be barren. That's a heavy point.
Dying at 20.
Right.
Bullets and
Right.
dying of AIDS.
That's right.
Crack epidemic. Crackheads running.
Right.
Probably white ones. That's if they got a hold of crack on their own.
Right.
We
Damn
ain't gonna
right.
serve it too.
Right.
Eyes. Step of have fear. And I will make X unto make all your
That is so heavy because those are specific promises that was given to us in those blessings in Deuteronomy 28 1 through 14. Like that was the whole point. Like all your enemies can come against you, but guess what? They're gonna be scattered and go. They're gonna be scattered, going away from you multiple different ways. They backs is gonna be turned. Like he's not gonna allow another nation to overcome you. All you have to do is be a righteous child. See what I'm saying? You have to be a good son. That I mean, that's and he's not asking for.
Gonna have a chest up right now. The chest, he make you look down. Yeah.
Down. I don't
look
kind.
like a thief.
Right.
So I ain't. Yeah. Really, he's smart in my mind. That's what you.
Right. Right.
You think you wise, and you think you fear him, and he don't fear. That's crazy. And this, just to make it longer, the Edomite is calling himself scared of us, but our God.
And that's heavy. The first verse, my Lord was pulling it out. The precept for it was the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it's crazy that these people fear the oppressor and don't fear the Most High. They don't fear who created the oppressor. They don't fear the person, the power that put that oppressor over you. You
Just like that's just like somebody being scared of a lion, not being
exactly,
scared
exactly,
of this jaguar, but
exactly,
who created him to eat the guts out of this zebra?
exactly,
I
exactly,
did.
exactly.
I created all that blood and guts coming out of that lion, that jaguar that just killed that. People don't want to think like that. They like watch the Discovery Channel and then think about God created these.
Exactly.
Watch the Discovery Channel.
Exactly.
That's the quickest way for you to know who God is.
And that's why the scripture said the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. It's like you have to be an idiot. Like you have to like it wasn't nothing the most high or the God over the Christian church didn't instill any fear in me. I just say it as clean as I can. It didn't instill any fear in me. I heard what they were saying. I see the people, what they were doing that said it, and it didn't fear me. But when I came into this truth and I actually heard the truth of how God actually operates, that scares me. And I'm wise.
I ain't gonna have out. Gotta send no arm. A lot of us think that we gotta see the black man. We gotta get armed,
Right.
and we gotta learn about weapons.
Right.
Lord will send mosquitoes that
Exactly.
let them get stung to death.
Exactly.
They don't need bullets. While you got a bulletproof vest on and armor and tanks, it'll be a mosquito that'll stick you in your neck, and you a damn hornet, killer African hornet that'll come kill the general of your army.
Exactly.
I drop less than thing. land will get desolate. I gotta look up that. We gonna drive them out. Add something. Not make the land desolate. Got to drive them out. Kind of what happened with Egypt when we. Then before you know it, we started getting populated and populated till they got more fearful and fearful, and they was ready to kill us. We're gonna do this. This same system how the Lord is doing. He doing that right now. We're gonna slowly rise up, and the Edomite is slowly gonna decline. Looking at him. It's gonna be a smooth transition. They always say the transition of wealth. That's what's happening right now. Edomites are blowing up children, all because they think black people, which are not children, these cowards are shooting up elementary schools because they think black people is taking over. That's how retarded they are. Till thou be increased. Thing that happened in Egypt. We was increased and they started hating on us. African gain up and they increase. Half kids, half of us gay.
Baba Kashaf, if I may. And notice that little by little, that means we gotta stay the course. Like that wasn't, he didn't set this up, even though he had every power to, he can make that switch overnight if he wanted to.
Right.
But he said little by little, meaning you gotta stay the course as well.
Which
kind
of the Lord part, because I'm not about to give you anything overnight. I want you to get. Not only is these people gonna lose, you're gonna get tested, little.
Damn right.
I might renege. I told you I was gonna promise you, and my promise gonna stand. But did I say when I was gonna do it? I said little by little, which means you don't know when you gonna get. You never gonna know when the Lord gonna give you what you. That means you here and always be alert. Heard that from a general this past week. Alert, because you don't know when I'm gonna call you into it.
Right. Report.
You don't know when I'm gonna call you to report. You don't know when the Lord gonna get. I at thy house boundary. I will deliver the inhabitants of the land into your hand. That's what's gonna happen. God love everybody. What inhabitants that they got to get delivered into my hand and do what I tell them to do?
Right.
Is he equal to me? Hell no, he not. And how a silk pants wearing Christian body telling you God.
And that's the same thing that's gonna happen this time around. Like the Ottawa said before, you worried about stacking up guns and stuff. The Most High said He's gonna deliver them into your hands. We don't have to do none of that. Like we just have to obey all them laws, statutes, and commandments. Ain't nobody's not saying don't get your gun, don't protect yourself. We're not saying that at all. But we're not saying go harm anybody because that time is gonna come. They're gonna be delivered to your hands. But there's that if then clause. There's something that we have to do. and that's obedience. He's not gonna protect disobedient children. He's gonna let them children go off in the world and find out the hard way.
Like a good example of inhabitants. Example was when we was that Esther.
Perfect.
I inhabitants of man until you they gonna run. I'm gonna put them in your hands and you're gonna chase them back away from my same thing. Time we did as hanging. Thou shalt make no covenant with gods. Guys, why do we gotta tell you that? Black people, we follower.
Right. Dress up in green more than they do. Like we take their demons and we just multiply them. We go all the way in. And it clearly said them or their gods.
Might be thinking, human, got red blood like I do. God loves all. Animal got red.
Right.
That zebra, find out how red your blood is. That tiger. You think that everybody with red blood is your family? That zebra and that not zebra, but that tiger and that lion. Oh, he wants your red blood in his mouth. So do the Edomite that you love so much. He drinks your blood too. Came over here conquering the native Indian land. He was drinking the skulls. So
and y'all
up with this red blood nonsense. You're a dummy if you think you got red blood in your body. Everything that got red blood battles against each other on this earth. Make no covenant with them. Meaning it's somebody you're going to be against in this world. Or with their God. Got some false God they praying to. Your God ain't gave you nothing because he says he was going to give it to you little by little.
Right.
They got junk right there, and you think that their God has blessed them more because they got gold in their hand right now.
So if I could, I just want to give them the understanding of what that covenant means so y'all will really get it. So here's the outline of biblical usage. So you got a treaty, an alliance, a league, constitution, an ordinance, an agreement, a pledge, an alliance of friendship. Are y'all grasping that? Like you're not making contracts with them. You're not making friendships with them. Kind of one kind. Between God and man, alliance of friendship, covenant, divine ordinance,
no,
which
you missed it. Alliance of friendship,
an alliance of marriage.
Alliance of marriage.
Kind of one kind. And that's why that was one of the laws that you're not supposed to give your sons unto their daughters, and your daughters unto their sons. That's a covenant that the Most High is telling you you're not supposed to do with these people. And it's very clear. And it's not like you don't see the repercussions on why. You see it real time why you shouldn't make covenants with these people, because they will break them. You see what the Indians did. They made covenants, and you see where the Indians are at to this day. We've made covenants with them, and we're still getting shot with our hands up. We're still asking for equal rights, but we've made covenants with them, correct? But they don't keep them. And that's what y'all don't get. But you want to steadily join hands with somebody that then lynched your grandmother, raped your daughters, and unalived all your family members.
You think open
So much
the
Christian.
scripture says is what? If anybody can figure. One body, one whole. Right. I hope he go. They hoping the one right man turn good one day. It's only one hope. Lion stops eating you.
Right.
Hoping that an eater might stop unaliving you. One hope you should. You got 1,000 hopes that ain't never gonna happen.
And it still goes on to say you're not even supposed to make a covenant with their gods. Like you got to understand that they have a God that's different than your God, your power. And you guys make covenants with them every Christmas, every 4th of July, every Thanksgiving, every Easter, when you're telling your kids rabbits lay eggs. Like, let's be serious.
And this is the thing. You know what you do? Celebrate the death of your. After you die, guess what people doing? Raising balloons and sending colorful balloons and laughing at your death. Let's celebrate, y'all. Let's celebrate. They don't even mourn of your death because you ain't mourning your brothers. That's crazy, ain't it? You get into a celebration of the North American celebrating their death and thinking it's all about fun. When you die, your family members say, you know what? Just gonna celebrate and smile because he would have wanted us to smile. Is that what you did? So now they're smiling when you did. They raising balloons in the air, drinking and dancing after Michael Brown died.
Right.
They just got done. Dancing with the damn. Dancing with the.
Damn.
Man, I never thought of it like that. Hey, y'all know I be saying some shit and then it just comes out. I never thought about it that you celebrate the death of the Native North American Indians and you laughing and chilling around the table. Somebody's gonna laugh and chill around the table at your death.
You see the cops in the videos as they shoot, and they didn't know they was recording. They mocking the guy as they die, and the pain that they inflict. You see them mocking, but I do want to. I could.
I'm talking about their family members.
Oh,
they family members is, Jamal wouldn't have wanted us to cry.
Right.
So we're gonna laugh, and they throw them balloons in the air, them 100 balloons, and they all start drinking and dancing after your death.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 26. This is how the Most High feels in certain regards. I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When distress and anguish cometh upon you, Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
You gonna cry. Dad said, and you crying. It's like a badass kid. He ain't did nothing. He ain't did his chores. Now when he getting his ass whooped, it's time to.
Right, right.
You know what the daddy gonna be doing? Did
Mock.
I tell your ass to clean that room? Whack!
Right, right. Mocking him. He's gonna laugh at that the young one's calamity because and then you're making these choices. It ain't like nobody's forcing you to do certain things. Now, don't get it twisted. We're not acknowledging the systematic oppression that we've been in. But guess what? He gave us an answer for all of that systematic oppression. That is to follow his laws, statutes, and commandments. And guess what? You won't be under those curses. You will stop getting shot with your hands up. You won't be the on the bottom, the first fired, the last hired all the time. That will stop happening. Guess what? When you follow his laws, statutes, and commands, when you be an obedient child. That's it.
That was the stop.
Right. Let me join hands with this devil and maybe he'll stop shooting me. No, that didn't
Let
work.
me follow this devil's rule.
Right.
Because he got a rule that if you put your hands up, you won't get shot. Well, you got shot anyway because you followed the white man. Ain't that rap I just came out with? Followed the white
That. And everything happens for a reason. So when you wondering why Pookie got shot in that drive by, the Most High allowed that to happen. He did not allow that. It wasn't no mistake that happened. You got to really get that in your head,
That bullet meant for you.
written on it, because you wasted the grace that you've been afforded to change your wicked ways. You steadily chose to be a thief, a liar, a whoremonger,
Coward.
a coward. You chose to align yourself with purple punks that have a bishop that is far from
Bishop Jenner.
right. That's far from blameless. Like this man is one of the ones that get you falsely arrested. I mean, and this is what you gravitate towards. Why? It's not because of the book said it. These laws, statutes, and commandments didn't say it. There's no commandment that tells you to follow a corrupt leader. Yasha Allah. Peace to Israel.
Yeah.
Hashim Yahweh Barak Yah.
How about Shimmy all shot, Brock? Yeah. Right, we'll find your hut. Oh. You, we'll find your Hakwadam, which first prayer. Abanawa, Bashamaya, Kodash, Ayat, Shimka, Yahweh, Malakuka, Aba'at, Ratazaka, Ayat, Asha, Baraknaza, Bawak, Ayat, Bashamaya, Elano, Cal, Bum, Basalakno, Period, Kashalakno, Rapino, Ala'at, Abiyano, Anasaya 1, 4, Shino, Yan, Rock, Shot, Lakwa, Allah, Apara, Lord's Prayer in the English, our brother, art in heaven, hallowed be thy power, thy kingdom, earth, heaven. Deliver us evil. Thine is the kingdom, heaven, power. Hashem Yahushua, Abu Kushah, Elano, Kach, Arpa'at, Kermakala, Keramadawa, Kach, Ayam, Afia, Kach, Atama'ala, Marshan. Touch the power in English. Name Yahushua. Give us the power. Power to heal. Sickness. All manner of disease. Power to cleanse. Power to raise the dead. Yahweh, Yahushua. Alawapi. Ayayayo. Wapi. Blessings in the English. Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahushua. And Michael. And the General Yohana. Captain. Yahweh. Name of Yahushua. Asha'ah. Dunya. Al-Hahariam. Aba'ah. Zaria. Ratnazar. Al-Yanawam. Ala'ah. Yayashan. Yam Shamat, La'ah, Mayrak, Malayala, Awa, Yashamarka, Yashamar, Abnapa, Awa, Yasham, Aza'aka, Abawa'aka, Psalms 121 in the English. Lift up my eyes. Help come power. Hey, heaven and earth. He will not suffer that to be moved. He that keepeth not slumber. Oh, he to keep your Allah. How is that keep? How is that shade upon that hand? That somebody think by day, nor the moon by night. How shall preserve thee?
How shall preserve
All evil. He shall preserve. How shall preserve that going out?
Yahweh shall preserve
And that coming in.
and that coming in.
Time for. Alahayim. Out that reality. Out that courage. Out that shakwai. El. Tayah. Ariyabika. Amayawan. Aj. Al Aimaka. The Iram Yamwa. Sawada. Ayataya Atazawa. Altazan Pawan. Marwa. Akawa. Anakakidam. Goya. Allah Ayazakar. Yashala. Awada. Kaya. Awa Atazawa. Tadwa. Alyaka. Arya. Karakwa. Ahalia. Adawam. Ayashimai. Alayan. Abba. Arya. Ba. Amawan. Bak. Alasha. Amyashabia. Tazawar. Ashawar. Alawa. Amar. Ayawa. Zarawat. Anyalawat. Salah. Anya. Yasira'ah. Yabia. Anakar. Koyashwan. Ashamatwa. Ayandara'ah. Ayawa. Man. Adama. Sayadamu. Adiyamawa. Ira. Abba. Akazabak. Akazazar. I. El Nasi Combo. Marwa. Ayarasha. Anawa. Awa. Alahaya. Aya. Sayadamu. Gargula. Watch. Irawaka. Ash. Aba Ira Ira. Makala Haba. Alahat. Arayam. Kandiradatma. Asa Irika. Abasa. Kaska. Aba Halam. Tanyahan. Parlawan. Right Bakwashwa. Yahweh. Ashwa. Right Bahawa. Right Ai. Right Kaparwa. Right Abatwa. Right the Iowa. Tayata. Howard, Vodka, Holy One, Alcohol Rockers. Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thou silence. O Yahweh, hold not thy peace. Be not still. O Yahweh, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult. They that hate thee, lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, plotted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off, being a nation, that the name of Yasharallah may be no more in remembrance. They have consulted together, one consent. They are confederate against you. Tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, Moab, Hagarenes, Baal, Ammon, Amalek, Philistine, the inhabitants of Tyre. Sure also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of fire. To them, as into the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kizon, perished at Endor. They became as dung earth. Make their nobles like Oriel, like Zeb, yea, For the princes of Zebah, as Zalmunna said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O Yahweh, make them like a wheel, stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth for wood, as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. Persecute them with thy tempest, make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled ever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, name alone, is Yahweh, or the Most High, over all the earth. Ajum. Ajum.
How about Shimmy all shot, rock it out?